Greetings. Do you all come in peace? We're all fellow Earthlings here. Oh, we're out here because we're looking for UFOs. We're also looking for what is not a UFO.
I just put it right over it, and then...
Oh, see that one?
That was a bird, I think.
Oh.
I knew I was going to be an astronomer when I was 9 years old, okay? I actually had a missing time event. I lost a whole day, and it put me in the hospital. And I thought, boy, this universe is something crazy up there. I have to keep looking up.
We are here in the California desert on our way to Contact in the desert, the biggest gathering of ufologists in the world. Here, we're light years past the question whether we are alone in the universe. The stuff that might sound crazy to you and me is pretty standard here. Instead, people share stories of encounters.
It was like light,
Abductions.
Two very tall Nordic-looking beings, and had a couple of little short grays on each side.
And things they just can't explain.
When you see orbs dancing in the sky like they're skipping across water, that's not military.
But there is still one debate to be had. Everybody's talking about what the Trump administration is going to tell the world about UFOs. Stephen, you say we're on the cusp of a major disclosure event.
The disclosure event.
The disclosure event.
Right.
Brought about by...
The disclosure president is going to be Donald Trump. And the reason for that is he is the president who got the last chair when the music stopped. The first head of state that confirms that we're not alone gets one of the greatest political legacies of all time. Do you think he's the kind of president who might enjoy having a credible legacy like that? And I think so.
Trump didn't make this massive announcement in his first term.
Right.
Well, what gives you confidence that he'll do it this time around?
Second time around, right? This time not with a lot of carryovers that are in there to kind of keep them, guardrails and crap. Now this is maybe the most important thing I can tell you right now. Anna Polina Luna, she says, the UAP issue is the most bipartisan investigation in the history of the United States.
We'll be conducting investigations into the following.
As part of Trump's and Republicans' promises for greater transparency on everything from JFK to Jeffrey Epstein to UFOs, a congressional task force was created on the declassification of federal secrets. It's chaired by Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna. I would say some of the most optimistic people we've spoken to here this week have said they think Trump is going to come out an Oval Office address and say, here it is.
No, because that's not been the pattern of our government dealing with this topic.
Jeremy Corbell has dedicated his life to helping government whistleblowers come forward with their own experiences of UFOs and UAPs. He played a role in releasing the highly publicized Tic Tac UFO footage that was brought before the House Oversight Committee in 2023.
Here's the deal, man. Disclose what? You want disclosure? Disclose what? What do they know? And so maybe they don't have all the answers, and maybe that's part of the reason there's been a secrecy on this. If you looked, the first congressional hearing in over 50 years happened a number of years ago now, and we've had multiples. So that optimism and that push for transparency on this UAP issue has been effective. So I can see why people are optimistic. I don't feel the same way. I haven't seen evidence that the new administration, new-ish administration, is actually going to make good on that promise.
But government disclosure isn't the only area of disagreement here. While some are enthusiastic about the potential of contact with life beyond Earth, others are fearful.
What happens is literally people are going to die of fright. They won't understand it. But those of us that do, we know what's going on, and we'll be ready to step in.
So you're a prepper now?
Yeah, we're a prepper now.
What does that look like? Your supplies?
I've got about 6 to 8 months worth of food. I can store enough water for probably 6 weeks, preparing for the day the sun goes down, then all of a sudden the sky lights up like the sun's coming up, but it's not coming up. And when that day happens, everybody will realize that something weird's going on.
One group we spoke to is attempting to form a militarized sovereign nation that will work with extraterrestrials to unite us. They have a countdown clock on their website to what they call cosmic revelation.
He's number 6 in the frequency tone. So
They believe aliens see us by our cosmic identity, determined by our date of birth.
March 24th, what year?
91.
1991. You are a white overtoned dog.
I've been told that before.
Yes, but I am a galactic dog.
Ah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet. Woof.
Woof, there you go. That's right.
You've had a lot of encounters. Continuously.
Yeah, and I met the enclave of extraterrestrials we work with when they walked into our facility in Port Orchard, Washington. So she interacts with them way more than I do, but I have met them.
You know, is it somebody sitting in a room with you? Is it
just gotten home, got in bed, was comfortable, thought I was just going to go off to sleep, and all of a sudden my TV screen split, and a gray walked through it and said to me, "Unite and come together. That this is the thing that will save Earth from what's coming."
Bringing people together.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. There's a widespread message of unity here, but also one of urgency.
I feel like if this is the truth that came out, it will heal a lot of things. It will bring a lot of people together.
That an encounter could make us better humans.
People, we were hugging and kissing and crying. And that event made me honestly, made a kinder, more gentle person.
And that not disclosing proof of extraterrestrial life could have apocalyptic consequences.
How will you feel if we get to the end of this Trump term and nothing's changed? There's no disclosure, there's no big announcements.
I'm not going to mince words. We will have a nuclear war before the end of the Trump term. We're dancing on the edge of the volcano. It's coming at us from 18 different directions. There's like 9 or 10 things that could trigger tomorrow.
This disclosure is the only thing that will prevent nuclear war.
This is boom. Within days, everybody that's got access to any kind of a media around the world, which is 8 billion people, is going to know we're not alone. This is a paradigm shift, but it's really a worldview change.
Yeah.
People will start fixing things. They will start able to fix things they couldn't before because they were locked into an earlier worldview. And one of the things we have to fix, we have to get rid of the nukes. We've got to end the massive military that's spending untold trillions of dollars while people starve to death. These kind of things are doable.
For many here, whether Trump's government discloses what it really knows is of lesser importance. The truth is coming anyway.
If you told someone this 20 years ago, how do you think they would have reacted?
They say you're crazy.
Thank you. That's why.
So what's changed?
This community.
Community.
Yep. Our community. This community. That's what changed.
Yeah.
People waking up and going, "We need to talk about this." I'm like, yes, we do. We need to talk about it a lot because it's coming whether we are ready or not. So.
Back in the desert, UFO enthusiasts are still looking, with a couple of attendees suggesting the conference itself might have had an encounter.
We got some really strange phenomena. So they're all up there, the presenters.
Right.
And then we're taking these pictures up. We get this stuff on it.
Oh, it looks like a face.
Yeah, it does. But there's another one that even looks more like a face. What?